everyone. Welcome to another installment of the Boss Chronicles, Business on a Shoestring. And today I'm going to talk about the sin industry and how it's an industry that tends to thrive even when the economy is on a downside. Now, the sin industry encompasses things like gambling, alcohol, tobacco, pornography, sex, those type of things. Those are considered the sin industry. And throughout the ages, the sin industry has thrived during a recession. However, it changes a bit. So when the good times are rolling, the sin industry is the high rollers. And the high rollers, you know, they go to Vegas and, you know, they get the best suite and they spend all the money and, you know, all of that. If they're low-end high rollers, then they go to the Indian casinos and they spend quite a bit of money. Or, you know, they hire the call girl for the evening and they hire the limo. And, you know, this is the sin industry when the good times are rolling. Now, when the good times are not so good, then the sin industry doesn't stop. It just changes. So now the sin industry looks like this. Instead of going to Vegas and renting the best suite or whatever, they don't stay as long. They still go, they just don't stay as long. They still go to the casinos. They play with less money. They don't stop hiring the call girl. They just don't keep her as long. Okay, so they still that industry still flies. And as far as, you know, alcohol and tobacco, they just don't buy the best wines anymore. You know, instead of spending $100 for a bottle of champagne, they spend $50. But they don't stop buying. That's the key. They don't stop buying. Where all the other industries, they do. Now, I am not a prude, but I'm not into making money off the sin industry. I don't drink and I don't gamble, and so for the most part, I guess I'm pretty boring. However, there is one segment of the sin industry that I don't think is, you know, sort of doesn't tip my moral compass and say, oh, you can't do that. And that's the sex industry. Not the part of it which deals with prostitution and call girls and all of that, but the part of it that deals with sex toys and lingerie and instruction, you know, books and whatnot, the Kama Sutra and, you know, those kind of things, the Tantra books, the Tantra lessons, that type of thing. I think that's perfectly fine. And the reason that that thrives during a downturn is because you're a fully self-contained entertainment system. You know, you might purchase some accoutrements to make the entertainment system a little better or to have a little bit more fun with it, but in essence, you are the entertainment system, and so that industry still thrives during a downturn. Now, how can you utilize that and make money during that time, during a downturn? Well, you might sell sex toys on the internet. There are many, many, many home party lingerie companies. So you might become a distributor for lingerie. You might teach people how to make lingerie. You might create lingerie patterns. You may, you know, you might be a little feisty yourself and you might have some ideas that you think people would enjoy learning about. So you might do an ebook or a web class about those things. And right in there with the sin industry is the mating industry. And that's, you know, those websites that hook people up, where how to meet girls, how to talk to men, what do men want, what do women want, how to keep her happy. All of those, that is out there, and that profits during a downturn also, because people don't want to be alone and broke. They at least want to be able to share their life with someone, even if they don't have a lot of money. And so those industries don't go down when the economy goes down. So if you're savvy that way, you might want to take advantage of the sin industry and provide something along the lines of bringing people pleasure, hopefully without breaking the law. I hope this video has been of assistance to you and kind of gets the wheels turning a little bit. And until next time, remember, the tide never stays out forever. There's an ebb and a flow. And so when it's ebbing, it's time for you to create. When it's flowing, it's time for you to enjoy. So right now, we're in an ebb. Let's create. Thank you for joining me. Please subscribe down below. Thumbs up if you approve. And if you don't, hey, let's discuss it. Until next time. Bye for now.